All right, y'all. So I seen this post and I would love to talk about it. So Big AP said, "Why don't y'all like dating people with kids?" Because I want to come before the kid. I want to say why I wouldn't date somebody with kids. And I myself do not have children whatsoever, don't have little babies. So let's get into this. Okay, so before I get into my little mini discussion, I just want to let you know that if you have children, I see there's a lot of men and women that have kids, and that is your business. This is a preference. This video is not to shame people with kids. This video is not to make fun of anybody with kids or put you guys down in any way. If you take it that way, that is solely on you, because I have literally stated that from the beginning. Hand to the Bible, under oath. Let's get into the video. All right, y'all. So the reason why I would not date a man with children is because not only do I not have my own kids, I have been living on my own for about almost 3 years, going on, I think, October or so. And I am really at peace. It's very quiet in my home. There's no mess. There's no clutter. I know my boundaries. I know my triggers. I know for a fact that I invite a man into my life who has children. Not only do I have to take care of him, I have to take care of the daughter as well. Now it comes as a package deal. I'm not doing that. And another reason why I wouldn't date men with children is because I want to date a man who doesn't have kids so that me and my man can travel the world for a little bit, enjoy ourselves, buy our dream home, go half on a dream home, enjoy being together for a little bit, and then have kids and bring that into the life. I don't want kids right away, and then it just makes the relationship a lot harder, because kids are a lot of work, y'all, and I know this. I'm not saying I wouldn't be a good stepmother and stuff like that, because I really feel like I would. I do love kids. It's just, it's not something I want. And I really truly believe that if you're one of those people who just does things to do them without intention, you're already messing up. When you date a man with children, you need to be ready for that, and you got to understand that's a package deal, and it's 24/7 work and care, and you got to take care of his kids when he needs it, because you're a part of him now. I don't want that. You see, I got my own stuff to do. I just want to take care of one person, which is my man for right now. Make sense? Next. Another reason why I wouldn't want kids is because I have a lot of friends who have kids, and not all of my friends, not all of them, but I've seen the way a lot of people, how hard it is for them to co-parent. I've seen the way the mothers don't like them, or the fathers don't like them, or the moment you get a new partner, now all of a sudden that person wants to get back with you, or that person wants to start stuff with you, or God forbid, she sees me and now you don't get to see your kids. Now, the type of woman I am is I'm very protective. Do you think I would want to be with a man who'd be crying and sad because he can't see his children? I don't like that. I also seen a video where a woman, it was so sad, y'all. A woman was giving her child to the father, and the baby was crying bloody murder. The baby was bruised up, had a gash on the side of his head, and he's like, "What did you do to the kid?" The kid was screaming when the mom had it, and as soon as they gave it to the father, the baby stopped crying. And the father only had visitations, but the father was with the girlfriend. Do you think if I see you beating on this kid, even though it's not my kid, I'm just going to stand there and watch that? No, thank you. You have a crazy baby mama. You have a baby mama who's hurting you or hurting the child. It's going to be very hard for me to keep my mouth shut. And I don't want to ruin your situation because you're already having a hard time seeing your kid. But child abuse does not go with me. I know not every baby mama's like this. I know not every baby father's like this. But are you not noticing how I'm saying there's added stress I do not need and I do not want? And like I said, if I'm not ready for that and I know I can't handle it, I will not put myself in that situation. Another thing, I want to be able to have my first child with somebody who has never had a child as well. I want to be able to say, this is our first baby. This is our only baby. I do not want a mixed family. I don't believe in having 6 baby daddies and 6 different children. I don't want it. I've seen it before, and I see the chaos it brings. How the parents might not like some of the kids, how the new girlfriend might treat your kids weird. Do you see how much, look at how much stuff this already brings. Y'all, relationship and love is already hard enough. Now we're bringing a child into this. And then you know what's another thing I can't handle? What if your kid doesn't like me and I didn't even do nothing? What if your baby mama's telling your child stuff about me and making the kid hate me and I didn't even do nothing? It's just trauma and drama I don't want. You know what I mean? So like I said, I personally would not date a man with kids. I think it would take a different type of dude to like make me think differently. But again, y'all, it's not the first pick for me. I would just rather not. Yeah, and then also, too, you got to put into play, how old is that child? I see some men sometimes, and even some women, well, they'll be dating, and the baby's like 5 months. The baby is fresh out the oven. The bun in the oven just cooked and is sitting out for 5 minutes. You're talking about who's out here, let's date. No. How about we plan a date to take care of your kids a little bit more? You see what I'm saying? I'd rather not, y'all. And like I said, I know that when a man has a child, that girl or that son is his priority. And it should be, because that's his baby. I want my man to want me. I want to be smothered with love and attention, and vice versa. Kids take away from a lot of things, y'all. And like I said, I'm not ready for that, especially if it's not my own child. And I just don't want to take care of somebody else's kid. It's just my personal preference. God bless all the parents and people who have kids. But like I said, I don't want it. And if it's something I don't want and I know I can't handle, I'm not going to put myself in a situation that I'm just not going to be happy in. And my mental health matters. So this is why I don't want no damn kids with somebody else.